Here we have some nice gel beads, some nice refill ammo for your gel blasters from the brand Chermory, Chermory. These are 7 to 8 millimeters when they're fully engorged, and there's 25,000 per pack. So you get 25,000 orange and 25,000 blue for a total of 50,000. Pretty straightforward gel beads that you turn into gel balls, primarily for your gel blasters. Of course, you can use these for anything, when just sensory playing, that kind of stuff too. But most people are using these for their gel blasters. So let's talk a little bit about how to get these to the correct size. Number one problem I see with gel beads and gel blaster guns in general is that people do not soak the beads properly. You need to use enough water and you need to soak them long enough. So make sure you're soaking the beads for 4 to 6 hours. You just use cold water, tap water, room temperature water is fine. You don't use hot water, and use plenty of water, because in the end they're only going to be able to absorb so much water, so they really can only get to that 7 to 8 millimeter size no matter how much water you use. And better to make sure that you got them to the correct size than try to guess the perfect amount of water and they end up being too small, and then your blaster will not function properly. So I always say use extra water than you think you'd need, and then go ahead and drain off any excess water after that 4 to 6 hours. You should be good to go. Okay, so just start small. These grow to about 20 times their size. Just think about it, there's 25,000 beads in here. That's a lot. So use a container, such as, a Tupperware container, plastic bowl, that kind of thing. Maybe start with a teaspoon and then plenty of water and see how they grow. And like I said, make sure that when you're done, when the time's up, that there is some excess water, just drain it off. Then you know they got to that right size. You can use a Tupperware container that has a lid, or any type of container with a lid. However, again, that will restrict growth. So if they grow to the point that they fill the container up to the lid, they're not going to pop the lid off. They're just going to kind of sit there. So just, again, make sure you use a large container the first time you start trying this until you get your mixture down right, so that you don't inhibit their growth or limit their growth. So again, these go to that 7 to 8 millimeters when they're fully engorged or fully soaked properly. You could try to soak them to other sizes. You just need to do some experimenting. Luckily, most blasters use that 7 to 8 millimeter. So it does say you can get them soaked to the proper size in as little as 2 hours. I've not experimented with this brand yet, but that is what they say, so you can go ahead and try that. I will just probably still go kind of with that 4 hour, just to make sure. Just want to make sure they get to the right size. And I'm going to go ahead and soak these, and then I will do some FPS testing. We'll see if there's any differences in how fast they shoot. Again, there really shouldn't be based on color alone, unless we have some hardness differences between the two. All right, so this is the 50,000 pack. This is from the brand Chermory, Chermory. It's their water bullet bead refill pack. Check it out.